Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Shout out to all my workers, subscribers with membership, viewers, and happy birthday to you today, your birthday. Now y'all, everything I say is alleged, and I want to get into the Kada Scott investigation. So this content is for entertaining, commenting, criticism, educating purposes. Grandma is going to tell y'all what happened to Kada Scott. So come on in, hit that like button, and let's get started. Now, Kada went missing October the 4th, around that time. Now, it's some things that I found out about Keon King that got me puzzled about this case. I don't think that it was mostly Keon King. I think that some girls involved in this, and I've been saying that from the beginning, that it was a boy and a girl. Now, I'm going to break this down. I'm going to go with the news, but I'm about to break this down because I wanted them to help me out this morning. Listen to what they're saying, and then I'm going to break it down.
The big story on Action News is the update into the investigation into Kada Scott's disappearance and death. Authorities say tips from the public helped lead them to Kada's body, as well as a torched car connected to the case. Kada went missing October 4th while working an overnight shift.
Now, first of all, she did an overnight shift. Kada did an overnight shift. It seemed like when she started doing that overnight shift, things switched up. Her pattern switched up. Everything changes for her from the day shift. Follow with me now. I'm about to solve this case. It's not solved yet. What was Kayla doing up in the daytime? Hey, Lord, where you been? Kayla was doing something different. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Kayla was doing something different in the daytime. When she got that job at night, things changes for her. Now, I ain't, Kayla's a sweet girl, okay? And sweet girl, we do like bad boys. Now, follow with me with the news because I'm about to break this down. She went missing October the 4th on the same night that she did that overnight shift. Listen to this.
Reporter Chad Bridelli standing by right now with more on the suspect's criminal past. But we're going to begin with reporter Taronda Thomas live at the site of the vigil for Kada right now with an investigative update today. Taronda.
Yes, Brian and Sarah, this is the abandoned school where Kada Scott's body was found, and now it's going to be the site of a vigil that's being organized right now. I want to give you a look at a place where people have been leaving flowers and balloons in memory of Kada. The site is also key because investigators say they have video evidence from nearby.
Now, don't forget, Kada was dealing with someone with a violent past. She was dealing with somebody with a violent past. She was dealing with a pharmacy. A pharmacy, y'all know what a hood pharmacy is. So you grown, so I'm not gonna tell you nothing else. He's a pharmacy. He do his thing. He hustle. He make his money. But girls like what he does. Okay, stay on with me. Stay with me.
They're using it to build a case against the suspect who was originally facing kidnapping charges and is now facing a lot more. Our hearts are broken beyond measure. The family of Kada Scott devastated by the latest developments in her disappearance and death.
It has been confirmed that these are the human remains of Kada Scott.
Now comes the work to bring her killer to justice.
Now, let me put it back on Kada. You have to ask yourself. Okay, let me put it on this picture. Hold on. You have to ask yourself. They knew each other, okay? You know, we know the hustlers. We know some people like what they do. Kada and Keon knew each other. They ain't gonna tell y'all everything. You got to figure out some things. Now, allegedly, everybody know who Kada is in the neighborhood. She's beautiful. They've seen her before. She wants a dog. Now go back to Keon. Go back to Keon. Let's not try to overlook what's going on here. Because everybody is grown. It's nothing wrong with knowing a pharmacy. Because that's what young girls and everybody like now. So, why did she have to leave with him? Why did she leave in the middle of the night from her job to go with Keon? Keon couldn't make her leave that job. Keon didn't even come in that job. So she got in the car with Keon. Keon is the pharmacy. He can give you what you want. He can make you feel good, keep your weight, do all of that. Keep up, stick with me. Keep going. Keep going. Let's go.
Developments in her disappearance and death.
It has been confirmed
What's up, Paul?
that these are the human remains of Kada Scott.
Now comes the work to bring her killer to justice. Today, the Philadelphia District Attorney announced new charges against the prime suspect, 21-year-old Keon King. Those charges include tampering.
That's your pharmacy. Your charge have new charges on him. The new charges against, you got to ask yourself, if he liked Kada, if he stopped Kada, why would he want to hurt Kada? You got to ask yourself, is he a stalker or is he a killer? Now, a tipster told them where the body was. Why didn't Keon, stick with me. Why didn't Keon tell them where the body was? Because you know why? It wasn't where Keon put it. Y'all get me? Come on now. Keon is the suspect here. He's a stalker with a violent record. When they locked Keon up, what did Keon tell them about Kada Scott? What did Keon tell them the location of her body? Because he could have told them. Most of the suspects tell where they put the body. Or they'll say, hey, I'll show you where I put the body. Why didn't Keon do that? Y'all got to ask y'all pay attention to this case. Because it's about to go somewhere else. It's about to go somewhere else. Where did he put that body? See, the first girl, the first girl that Keon stalked, he know these girls. He know these girls. He's a pharmacist. He's a pharmacist. He the neighborhood pharmacist. You're gonna pay me my money back. You're gonna pay me back some kind of way. You're gonna give me my money. You told me you're gonna give me my money last week. I didn't have a job at that time. But as soon as I get my first check, I'll pay you. Okay, but something happened between him stalking the first girl, unaliving the second girl. Even though he strangled the first girl, that was a threat. Give me my money. Now, you actually think that a pharmacy walking in the cold for nothing at the age of 21? Do you think that a pharmacy is just going to pick you up from work and you're not going to do nothing to give me my money back? Allegedly. Man, the boy is 21 years old. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He make money. He's a hustler. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention with this case. Because if they don't get this case right, they better get some more suspects. He's involved, definitely involved. He's a criminal in my eyes instead of a pharmacy because he can have his own stuff.
With evidence and arson, investigators have connected King to a black Hyundai that was stolen the day before Kada Scott went missing and found.
Okay, he stole a black Honda. Honda, whatever. Okay, what's up, is? He stole the car. Let's put it like that. He stole a car. With that first car that he stole, why did he burn that car? Kada not in the car. What's in the car? The reason why he burned that car. Why did he burn a stolen car? Y'all know about people stealing cars. They steal your car for a joyride. They steal your car to go rob the bank. They go park your car. But it's something about that black car that he burned. Stick with me, y'all. Stick with me. Just go slow. Stick with me. So now you got Keon. You got a burnt car. And you got to ask yourself, what evidence inside of that car that he is trying to get rid of? When he burned that car up, there was evidence in that car because it's a stolen car. But don't forget, he had another car that he parked in the parking lot. And I'm going to tell y'all something. You can't be in two places at the same time. Somebody let that boy in that gate. Somebody else assist him with this case, with this tragedy incident. Somebody help him. And their evidence is in the car. So, police got their work up. They got to find out who is this other person that was driving that black car. Because they want to make sure with the career that they have that it doesn't mess them up. See, these people dealing in this case right here are smart young people. Okay, let's stick with me. So we got Keon, We got a stolen car. And we got his brown car. The evidence was done in the car that was burnt. Okay. Don't forget this area that you're looking at out here. Because I'm about to tell y'all what happened.
Fire a few days later. We recovered additional evidence, including video evidence that confirms that this vehicle, we believe, is the vehicle that Mr. Keon King. That cell phone King is also facing conspiracy charges. Investigators looking into whether someone else was involved.
Cars. All of these are small little cars that girls can drive. I can drive little bitty cars better than I can drive big cars. Now, the car is wrecked on the other side. It's telling me that somebody either got nervous. It's a girl involved. I told y'all from the beginning, it's a female would drive one of them cars. And it's not one female. It wasn't, I'm not seeing one female. I'm seeing another female that didn't want to do this. But helping the pharmacist out because she wanted to fulfill her needs. Now, we talked, I showed y'all video of a young lady, a college student. The worst scenario for that college student to do is to get on the internet. Where people getting themselves in trouble at is on the internet. But we appreciate them getting on the internet because you tell on yourself. You make the police work easy. So continue to get on the internet. This not the car with the evidence that they drove away from the apartment. Who let him in that gate? That's a private property. Who let Keon in that gate? Usually that gate will come down. When another car comes, it'll go down, or either you're taking a chance it'll hit your car, or either you're gonna bust through that gate. Why those apartments? Why that area? Sit with me.
Last week, we believe the people in these vehicles are working together. The district.
Did you hear what she just said? Did y'all hear what she just said? The people in that brown vehicle and the vehicle that he burned is working together. But the question is, why did they treat it Kada like that? Now I got a question to ask you. Who deal with this pharmacy that Kada knows in her family? She know him. She know of him by what as a pharmacist. Who owed this man some money? Why is this man 21 years old? He do not have to stalk Kada. He don't. If you know of Keon, you know Keon is the man in the hood. You can call and get what you want. This girl is so jealous and hateful of Kada. I don't know who she is. But she crazy about Keon, but Keon is crazy about Kada. The female needs to be arrested because she pushed Keon into doing this. Now, let me tell y'all this. What's up, Mandy? Okay, just keep up with us. Keon took her behind his school. He did what he had to do to her. Because that's just the criminal he is. That's the kind of person he is. That's what he do to women. Keon didn't bury her. Allegedly, those two other girls buried her. Now, I'm just telling y'all that my mind is telling me that I'm not a psychic, but it's telling me that two girls buried her. Her body wasn't supposed to be buried. So jealousy plays in this in Kada Scott case. Jealousy. And they jealous because the pharmacy is a man that everybody like because he got money and he got their needs. He didn't want them, he want Kada. They buried Kada. Oh, it's a mess, Mandy. It's a mess. It's a mess.
Attorney's office anticipates filing homicide charges once the autopsy is complete. A tip led to the discovery of Kada Scott's body.
Now, look. These people, let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. I'm breaking it down for y'all.
It's filing homicide charges once the autopsy is complete. A tip led
Man, bam. Do you see how many shovels those people have in their hand? Pay attention. How many shovels do you see? You don't need a rocket science to tell you that he didn't do this by himself. These people, this girl was buried down in that ground. How many shovels do you see? I just asked the question. I just asked y'all the question. I see about 3 shovels. I see 4. So how many people you think involved? I just want y'all to put too. I just want to break this case down for y'all. You see 4 shovels. They couldn't leave her on top of the ground because they would find Kada. Kada wouldn't die. Kada wouldn't die. So what they did was, we got to hide this girl. Keon didn't do that. They buried her allegedly. And they was out there for a while to bury her. Look how deep that hole is. Y'all gotta use your sense, use your common sense in this case. The investigators got their work done. That hole is deep. If she went missing on the 4th, what did they do to her on the 5th and the 6th? They held her hostage on the 4th and the 5th, allegedly. I'm just telling you what my mind telling me. Well, we can't leave Kada alive because Kada is a fighter. How she died, we're going to get into that in a minute. Kada put up a fight, y'all. But looking at what they had to do, digging, it's going to take more than one person to do it. One person can do it, but it didn't. 2 or 3 people did this. And you have to ask yourself, why did y'all do Kada like this? Y'all could have let her go, just like you let. See, Keon would have let her go. Because he let the first girl go after he strangled her. He's a stalker and a threater. He's not a killer. But Kate not saying that he can't be a killer. This case gonna have a big turn. It's gonna be some more than one person locked up. It's gonna be some more. So when they came out there the first time, she wasn't supposed to be buried. That's why they couldn't find her. Cause that's not what he did. Man, this girl's still alive, man. She won't die. Man, we got to bury this girl. I mean, y'all too young to be doing this. Y'all are too young to be making this kind of decision. Y'all look at too much movies and y'all watching too many videos to think to even do this to a 23-year-old girl. But you always want to complain when somebody else do something to them. But you're doing it to yourselves. You're doing it to your own people. This is sad. That girls are jealous. It ain't the old women jealous of the young girls. It's the young girls jealous of the young girls. They have to do that girl like that. They don't even know that girl like that. They were just jealous because Keon don't find him an older woman, an older friend.
Discovery of Kada Scott's body on Saturday when police searched the grounds of the vacant Ada Lewis Middle School a second time. They did give more specific details in terms of where to look.
The tipster, she just told y'all. The tipster said, go back. Go back. The tipster said, go back. Go back. She's out there. I tell you what we did with her. We took her out there in the woods. She's there. She buried. Y'all cannot find her. She's not on top of the ground. She under the ground. That girl was allegedly buried alive, y'all. I ain't Southern mofo. She was buried alive. It's one of the cases that I cover in the daytime. Yeah, allegedly was buried alive. Screaming for her life. They call her, y'all, please go back out there. Kada out there. We bury her. The tipster is involved. The tipster is involved in the case. They're going to say that he made us do this. That's what they're going to say. Can't nobody make you do nothing. Y'all better start putting up a fight.
And ultimately, that is what led us to her. Just as the community came together to search, they're asked to come together to support. City Council member Anthony Phillips collecting donations for Scott's family.
Kada Scott mattered. Her life matters.
Scott's family, speaking through a statement, encourages the community now to focus not on her death, but on her life. Please honor.
Now, this girl had the nerve to come on TikTok. No, not to come over there on my channel, because we nosy. Yeah, we nosy. Hold on, let me show Kada.
Matters.
Scott's family, speaking through a statement, encourages the community now to focus not on her death.
Okay. This girl had the audacity to come on TikTok to tell the world that she told Keon King where this girl stay. She told Keon King where Kayla lives. Kayla stay behind me. That's what she said. But Keon is from the hood. He know Kada. But Kada, the girl said that he asked her where Kada lives. She asked where Kada lives. And Kada said, and the girl said, oh, she stayed behind me. They knew Kada's sister, but they didn't know Kada. They knew Kada's sister, but they didn't know, oh, who is this beautiful girl? So we need to talk to Kada's sister in high school. So the girl said that Keon always talked to her. She in college now. Keon always talked to her about girls. She didn't know that Keon was gonna kill her. That was she said. The girl now don't delete her whole instinct, all her social media. She don't disappear. She the one told him where she lives. She said she don't call the police. Where she from, they don't call the police. She deal with dealers. They need to check that girl out before she disappears. She in Maryland now. She in Maryland, going to school. They need to go get her real quick. She didn't even go call. She didn't even talk to the police. Her friend asked her to please call the police. Y'all, this case right here, some jealousy in the case. Keon is not alone. Them other girls is in this. Them girls jealous of her. Young girls jealous of her.
But on her life. Please honor Kada's memory by showing kindness and care to one another, just as she did every day of her life. You're taking a look at the podium that's being set up for this vigil that's going to be held in Kada's honor. We do know that community members, local and state dignitaries will be here because, you know, this story has gotten local and national attention. So many people caring and praying for Kada Scott, now seeing this end be so tragic. Now, the district attorney's office will not say how Kada Scott and the suspect knew each other, just that there was likely some sort of cell phone communication. The district attorney's
No,
office.
it wasn't just no cell phone communication. It was handling a business communication. Until them girls caught up with Keon and got jealous. So he better check baby mama out if he got a baby mama. I don't know why she just came through my mind, a baby mama. He got busted.
This is also still taking tips in this case. They're asking for the community's help for those wanting to donate to the Scott family. They're collecting donations that include things like gift cards, personal care items, and non-perishable food.
So that telling me that Kayla, look out for her mom. She's a hustler. She's like me. She'll do anything for her family. She'll work. She'll make sure her family is okay. She's a very caring person.
Can be dropped off at the office of Councilmember Anthony Phillips on Wadsworth Avenue. We are live in East Mount Airy. Taronda Thomas, Channel 6 Action News.
Okay, Taronda, thank you. Let's switch live now to Action News supporter Chad Verdelli with more on a previous case against King that was abruptly dropped earlier this year, and new questions around that today, Chad.
Yeah, Brian, as you know, there have long been critics of District Attorney Larry Krasner, and some of those critics are getting much louder, and it's because of his office's handling of a prior case involving Keon King. Hanging from an overpass on the Vine Street Expressway is a sign that reads, Kada's blood is on Krasner's hands. District Attorney Larry Krasner and his office have come under fire for withdrawing charges against Keon King related to a separate domestic violence and kidnapping.
First, he shouldn't have been on the street. Because he kidnapped that first girl, strangled that first girl. Here it's a repeatedly offended, let loose again to perform another violent act.
Case earlier this year. It happened on the 1900 block of North 23rd Street.
Now look how he walking to that girl's house. He walking to her house like he Rambo. Y'all might not know Rambo. Jason. Freddy Krueger. Look how he walking. I wish he had came in my house. I would open up the door, let him come on in.
Allegedly attempted to break into the home of a woman, appeared to be holding a gun, and repeatedly peered through windows. After
That boy peeping through that good window.
several failed attempts to enter the residence her house with a friend, King jumped out of his car, yanked her by her hair, threw into his car, and threatened he'd kill the friend if she intervened. He then allegedly assaulted the victim in the car as he drove through Philadelphia before eventually dropping her off in Fishtown. The case was eventually...
But see, he dropped, listen, y'all, listen. See, he didn't kill her. He didn't kill her. He assaulted her. He assaulted Kada and let Kada go. But Kada is some more people behind Kada, see. Allegedly.
Eventually dropping her off in Fishtown. The case was eventually withdrawn by the DA's office after the alleged victim and witness failed to show up for court.
Y'all got to go to court. That's not this man right here's job. It's not his job to make y'all go to court. So I don't care what nobody's saying about this man right here. Y'all got to take y'all butts to court and press charges. Because he kidnapped you. So if you had to went to court and did what you had to do, then they wouldn't let him out. But if you don't go to court, y'all, they drop the charges. Y'all got to go to court, but y'all can't blame this man. Jesus, everybody want to put the blame on somebody, point the blame on somebody. This is what make me so upset with this society. Excuses, and blames, after. But never blame themselves.
Krasner again admitted mistakes during a press conference today.
The buck stops here. That is on me. That it was not handled in that fashion.
Last week, the DA appeared critical of the judge in the case, saying bail was set too low at $200,000.
$200,000 ain't no, he could have got that money. He's a pharmacy. I ain't gonna say the word. That man got money. He a hustler. That little money y'all talking about, that boy make money. That boy make money. So the bond wasn't even set low for him. Y'all did him a favor.
10% of which King paid to get out on bond, and claimed his office didn't petition for a higher bail as to not anger, quote, judges on call overnight. A spokesperson for the courts, Marty O'Rourke, put out a statement last week saying in part, the DA's comments are appallingly disrespectful and a sad attempt on his part to find a scapegoat for his own failings on this matter.
As we have indicated before, I do believe that there is a way this could have been presented without those witnesses.
Yeah, but y'all ain't gonna do that. Now, let me see about her autopsy report. But they didn't do a toxicology report. I want to see about her autopsy report. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. I'm telling y'all what happened. The boy is a... The boy made money. The boy made plenty of money. He the biggest, he the man. Okay, let me see. I don't want to get a new time. I want to get DNA. Hold on, y'all. Let me hear this.
We begin with breaking news in Philadelphia, where law enforcement sources tell Fox 29 a DNA test confirms the body found Saturday morning in East Germantown belongs.
Hold on. I don't want to see that.
All sorts of crews out here breaking down the brushes. bushes and doing all sorts of cleaning up and clearing the debris. And we can turn back over here as well. You can see kind of a makeshift memorial that's starting to grow over here with balloons and flowers. And forgive us, there's a lot going on. We're going to give you one more spin over here. And this is what's happening right now. There's a vigil going on. Folks are setting up and getting ready to honor the life of Kada Scott. As we all know by now, we're learning a whole lot more about this case.
It's something that is actively being investigated. Obviously, they knew each other to some extent. We believe in terms of maybe there was some cell phone communication, obviously.
Investigators telling us tonight Keon King and Kada Scott had talked to each other before October 4th. That's the night they say King kidnapped the 23-year-old when she arrived for her overnight shift at a nursing home in Chestnut Hill. Investigative sources now saying they believe Scott was killed shortly after she vanished, maybe within...
Okay, if she was unalive, let me show her picture. So let me ask y'all something. To be honest, be honest. They got to be honest in this case, what's going on. They got to be honest what they telling y'all. It's because if she was unalive a couple hours, couple minutes, hours after he picked up, why would he pick her up? Why would he pick her up? This is crazy. It's something missing out this case. Kayla just not gonna go with him if she don't know him. He didn't unalive his other friends. He didn't unalive his other friends that he know. He didn't unalive that other girl that he know a lot of girls. Why take her from her job and do this to her? No, he took her from his job. Right, Mandy. But see, Mandy, when this boy liked her and she liked him, when he came and picked her up for her job, she went to be with him. It's some jealous, I can't say the word. I've been real calm. I can't say the word I want to say. They were so jealous of her. They were so jealous of this girl. They were jealous of her. They pulled up on them. And a lot of stuff has changed. Happened. A lot of stuff. And then Keon, he get the feeling good off his own pharmacist. That's what he do. So he loses it when he do what he do. So when he took her away from there, they got her, all of them.
She vanished maybe within 20 to 30 minutes.
We will be proceeding with homicide charges when we can very precisely confirm everything we need for probable cause, and we will do so as quickly as we can once we have confirmed what we need to establish probable cause.
We're now learning on October 3rd, the day before...
So what are you saying, Mandy, so what are you saying, that he didn't have enough money to get out? That what you're saying, that he didn't have enough money to get out of jail?
A car from Sprague Street near East Mount Airy. Investigators say that car would then stay at the recreation center next to the former...
Hold on, I got to listen to this. I need to keep my focus on this case. Hold on.
Establish probable cause.
We're now learning on October 3rd, the day before Scott disappeared, someone stole a car from Sprague Street near East Mount Airy.
Okay. Somebody stole a car from over here. Somebody stole a car from over here. Wonder why he stole that car from over here. What made them come over here to steal a car? That's weird. He stole them folk car and burned them folk cars up. Lord have mercy. They get a new car. Hope they had insurance.
The day before Scott disappeared, someone stole a car from Sprague Street near East Mount Airy. Investigators say that car would then stay at the recreation center next to the former middle school where they found.
So they took that car to the middle school. Yeah, it's too many drivers. It's too many drivers. It's too many people in this case. It ain't no one. It ain't no two people. Boy, golly, where nobody getting all this evil at from? Why they thinking like this? They ain't got nothing else to do. Jesus.
Scott's body Saturday. That vehicle, according to police, was there for about a day and a half before being intentionally burned in an alley.
That day was that car right there for 2 days. And so what they doing is somebody is they trying to make sure they don't get caught. Not Keon. Keon was caught. They going backtrack. When she died on October the 4th, these people is backtracking so they can make sure they don't get caught. Keon don't care if he go to jail. He was already locked up. If they don't went back and hid the body, they don't went back and burned the car. And for Keon's mother to tell him to go turn himself in, that means how she know what he did. How did she know what he did? How do Keon's mother knew what he did to tell him to turn yourself in, Keon? Yeah, it's so sad. It's so sad that some of the mothers are getting our children situation. How did that mom know that Keon was involved in this? To tell him, you need to turn yourself in. What did he come in the house to say? Because he respectful, he did what his mama said. Because he know he didn't do this by himself. Keon know he didn't do this by himself. But will Keon talk? What's up, Ricky? But will Keon talk? It's the question. Will he tell? He gonna tell on all of them. If he gonna go to jail, he might well tell on everybody. But they from Philadelphia, where they come from. They don't tell on people. That's what Gabby said before she delete her social media page. Who knows Keon? These people here try to cover up evidence.
74th Avenue on October 7th. Today, we still saw broken glass and charred vehicle remains at the scene. You believe Mr. King stole that car, and did somebody else steal that car and he happened to just be in it?
I don't want to comment about what I believe happened. All I can say at this point is what the evidence that we have.
As for the other car found at a
Thank you,
condo
Ricky.
complex in East Falls last week, detectives say that vehicle was also at the recreation center the days after Scott went missing.
See, after she went missing, this car was at the recreation center. The car that was burnt, y'all, was with the car with most of them was in. And then he got in his car, allegedly.
Scott went missing. They tell NBC 10 King's cell phone put.
King got scratches on his face. I'm going to tell you what, Kada put up a fight. That's I don't know. I ain't no psychic or nothing. But something be telling me to say things and it be coming true. I don't know. It scared me sometimes. But she fought him. She whooped his butt. She gave him a rock and a roll. She was fighting them people out there. Kada put up a fight, boy. And they had to do what they had to do to Kada because Kada gonna tell on all of them.
Near the area of the stolen car that day, at the recreation center when it was there for nearly 2 days, and other critical times, including the car arson.
At this point, we do have reason to believe that other people may have been involved.
Other people was involved. You know that. Y'all, you know what? It's so easy. The way these children do things, the way they do things and the way people think, it's so easy for me and you to solve these crimes because the stupidness behind the crimes. The crimes that things that we did, you wouldn't know that we did it. But the stuff that they do now, it is so easy to figure out stuff. They really made people really made law enforcement work real easy to accomplish. Cause y'all tell on y'allself. Y'all get on the internet. I did this and I did that. I didn't do this and I did that. I don't have nothing to do with it. The best thing for you to do is keep your mouth shut and stay off the internet. But it's so, I think that y'all made law enforcement work so easily, which is good for them. They don't even have to work hard for a check anymore. Only thing they need to do is to get on social media and listen to y'all telling yourself. I know y'all want to hear it. The truth is the truth.
After the fact, but in terms of who those people are and the level of their involvement, I'm not going to comment at this time.
Today, the Scott family released a statement through the DA's office saying, in part, our hearts are broken beyond measure. Going on to add, Kada was deeply loved. Her light, kindness, and beautiful spirit will forever remain in our hearts.
Kada Scott mattered. Her life matters.
Her life certainly mattered, and you can see by the outpouring of support that's here right now. The memorial is growing, scheduled to start.
It's just you got caring people like me, you. But girls keep doing this every day. Every day it's the same thing. Y'all supposed to live to be 66 like I am, 67, 68. Y'all not even making it out y'all 20s. Because you don't want nobody to tell you what to do. You need to listen. Y'all keep, every time we turn around, it's a case. We're solving a case about a young girl. A young girl. Them boys listening. Because y'all open the door for them to come in when we already don't shut the door.
At about right now, in the next couple minutes, but we've seen a lot of tears, of course.
Y'all don't listen. I just don't understand why young people don't listen. Jesus. Y'all, calm down, Lanita. Calm down, Lanita. Just, it ain't about the money to me, y'all. It's about helping people. Helping people understand what's going on. Y'all keep making the same mistakes over and over and over, girls. But y'all don't want to listen to nobody. Think you know everything. Them men listen more than the women do. A man will listen to me. Women, some women do too. Ones with common sense. But then you got the ones that want to fall around the foolishness. Y'all got to stop this. Falling in these little simple traps.
You mentioned it earlier, but
Jesus Christ.
How Kada Scott was killed. Investigators saying basically they're waiting for the medical examiner to wrap up their investigation before they release that information. We're also told that the DA's office did meet with Kada's family yesterday to give them an update on this case face to face. But once again, you can feel the emotion here. You you can feel the support
Hey
here as
there.
well, as this case, as we all know by now, has gripped the community. An unprecedented amount of support with tips and evidence and video that's helping police get to this ending right now. For now, we're live in East Germantown.
Well, yeah, I thought they had no did the medical exam. Let me see the medical report. Good morning, Shane. So that's all I got. That's all I got, y'all. Y'all, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.